Welcome and congratulations to the class of 2021. So this is actually the second commencement video that I'm recording. When I did it last year, I thought it would be a one-time deal. Unfortunately, reality had other ideas. And so the class of 2021 has the honor of being, I guess, the first class that had to spend its entire last year in a very different environment, namely a mostly online learning environment. But actually looking back, even though this last year has been incredibly challenging on many, many different fronts and for many people across the world, there's actually been some silver lining. From a teaching standpoint, personally, I've had actually experiences that were positive with, students having in some sense better access to some of their professors. The fact that they could, attend my office hour just stepping out of bed probably helped some of them. I think more, seriously speaking, and more generally, one of the things that I feel is sort of I've learned is that we've been confronted with challenges, and I think we've realized that we could tackle many of them in ways that were probably better than what we had anticipated. And I'm hoping that some of your experience over the past 12 months have sort of echoed that theme. It's been challenging, it's been less than ideal, but it's probably has been, in some cases, as I mentioned earlier, better than even sometime in person experiences would have been. That doesn't mean that I want to continue this way, and that doesn't mean that anyone wants to continue that way. But I think it holds a lesson, and going forward, I think it is an important one, is that when confronted with challenges, when confronted with changes, we've learned things that allow us to actually overcome those challenges and in some ways make the best out of them and create new opportunities. And so from the point of view of you graduating with a degree in computing, I think those opportunities are probably even bigger today than they were a year or two ago. Computing is central to pretty much any activities, and the move to online has probably amplified that centrality. You have skills that allow you to be effective, that allow you to solve problems pretty much anywhere you are, because computing has a virtual component, especially in today's environment where the cloud allows us to access compute resources from pretty much anywhere. Right? So while I don't want to, underestimate or sort of lower, the challenges that we've all experienced and that are still, to a large extent, and for many in the rest of the world, still ahead of us. I think that the class of 2021 has, in some sense, been forged to be able to confront sort of challenges in ways that few other classes before it have had. And so I'm confident that you all be extremely successful. As I mentioned, I think last year in my previous video, I think you're coming out extremely well prepared. But you've also had to go through and overcome a number of obstacles that make you even stronger than many of your previous sort of colleagues in the past. So I'm looking forward to your success going forward. I'm hoping to see some of you, maybe not in person, since the commencement is going to be smaller scale this year. But once things are a bit more normal, please feel free to come back, visit us on campus. And I also would love to hear from you and all the things that I expect all of you to be accomplishing in the years to come. So again, congratulations to the class of 2021. And I'm hoping and looking forward to hearing back from everything that you're going to be doing.
Hello, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2021, Washington University's Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm Ron Citron. I've had the pleasure of serving as the Associate Department Chair of our department. You have been in our classes, you've been in our research labs, in our clubs. You've contributed greatly to the character of our department. I'm so grateful to all of you for everything you've done for us. Many of you have TA'd for our courses. We need you so much in that capacity, and I'm so grateful for all you've done working with our students as TAs. Now, where are you heading? Some of you are going to be going off to graduate school. Some of you will be joining companies. Others may be going into research labs. Wherever you're headed, I want you to know how proud I am. I join your families and your friends in celebrating your accomplishments, and I wish you the very, very best of health, happiness, and success in these next steps of your career. Hope you will keep in touch.
As director of CSE's master's programs, I'd like to tell all of our master's graduates, congratulations, you did it! You've succeeded despite a year and more of trying circumstances. You successfully juggled online classes. You fought with Zoom, and you even remembered to unmute. Now, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labors as you show off your hard-won new skills and put them to work. With our help, you've equipped yourself to tackle some of the most important challenges of our time. Building reliable and scalable software, designing robust, accurate, and fair tools for machine learning, securing our cyber infrastructure, and so much more. I'd like to offer a special thank you to all of you who completed master's theses and projects in our department. Your efforts have helped move our faculty's research programs forward, and we hope that they were also valuable learning experiences for you. We wish you all the best of luck as you move on to industry, to PhD programs, or wherever your drive, ambition, and hard-won new skills will take you. Please stay in contact with us. Let us know how you're doing. We would love to hear about your future successes. You are now ready to take your place among the best and brightest in computer science. Get out there and make us proud.
Throughout this great country.